Here.
Everybody ready?
Everyone good?
One second. Hold on.
Chase, the finality, obviously never easy to have the season end. I guess what do you appreciate about this group of guys as you look back on this year?
I appreciate that, the team all year I feel like we played tough. We showed our toughness. We never gave up. Every game we always, dug it out, came late, certain games, the rest, they'd be calling wild stuff, but even then, we never gave up. So that's one thing I can say about this team is we're going to keep fighting to the end. 7
wins, 8 wins, teams ascending, building. How close is this team, you think, from taking that breakthrough and that big step?
That y'all seen it this past game. So we right there. We right there. I think they had like 45 rushing yards. Couldn't run the ball. So, our defense, we played well. That boy Sam Howell, he did his thing. So, I know he's going to come back next year. He's going to be on one, too. So, yeah, man, I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited that I don't have to rehab my knee this offseason. I can just get strong as a mud, come back explosive, and come back on that time.
Tell me more about that mindset that you're going to have this offseason, because you don't have to rehab this time around.
Well, I only had 3 games, so so my coaches, I'm about to go work out. I had 3 games. I don't got to rest my body like everybody else. So I'm kind of starting that early.
How much do you look forward to this next season coming up for you?
Real good. Somebody get strong, real strong.
Chase, what did you learn about yourself through all this? I mean, the team learned a lot about from a team aspect, but you individually, what did you learn about yourself?
I would say this is something in my life, like, I'm a confident dude, right? But I feel like what happened to my knee, it was just something in my life that is definitely humbling. I feel like it just helped me grow in terms of being patient. Just having to take a seat back and just watch. I think it was good for me. It helped me look at the game a lot differently. I would watch somebody else rushes, maybe Casey or Ted, and, imagine myself rushing out there, and, I'm watching the game a lot differently.
With those last 3 games, what do you feel you're able to show? And was it more important just to get back out there versus to get back to where you were?
Yeah, honestly, these 3 games, the only thing I want to do is wreak havoc out there, run around, wreak havoc, and I feel like I did some of that. So, milestone for me was just getting back on the field. I made a few plays when I was out there. Definitely helped my confidence go up. So building that foundation for next year.
Take 3 more.
What kind of
Out of working out. I'm on one.
with the possible sale of the team? You grew up cheering for this team, being around this team. What kind of effect does that have on you? Because you've been more invested in it than some of these other teammates because you're from here.
Yeah, I mean, it's for me, even name change, no name to a name change, all that. With the other name, the first name, it definitely different. It's little, but you got to adapt in life, and that's what we're doing. So go Commanders.
Got time for 1 more.
How hard is a day like today? I mean, when you see all the white bags and you see jerseys being exchanged, like you said, when you look at that Dallas game, we had a lot of potential, but now it's over. How hard is it to say goodbye to a unit or to a team that you kind of didn't want it to end?
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's too hard. I feel like that's why God gives us opportunities for next year. So I wouldn't say it's too hard. I'm gonna see Tez every day probably. So I ain't going too far from now. No, we're gonna be training this off season together. BK, we had talked. We definitely trying to get more close this off season in terms of training and getting together. So I don't think I'm gonna miss at least my position group too much.
Okay.
But Terry, dude like Kurt, Jahan. I know that they're gonna be, doing what they're supposed to do. Just like me working out, taking care of business.
What's up with the slippers?
Yeah.
Carl Marnie slippers. They are real comfortable.
They look it.
Yeah, they tough though. Get your wife a pair. Get your wife a pair.
Ohio State colors and awesome.
Y'all get to pay yourself. They unisex. So, a little drip drop.
Gotta have the drip.
But I had to do that.